It all began in 1948 when Bandi Bhushanam and his wife Aparanji resigned their government jobs because they were stirred in their hearts to know what it meant to be really saved by the Lord. They did not consider what their condition would be after leaving their comfortable jobs. All they wanted was the knowledge of salvation. On returning to their native village, miraculously they met a servant of God, and the result was they were led into the light of salvation. In 1954, the Lord sent them to a place called Newsweed, a little village in the state of Andhra Pradesh. By the time Brother Bhushan was called into glory, there were 5 church congregations planted, and the burden of the ministry fell on Brother Isaac, the elder son of Brother Bhushan. Brother Isaac acquired the same passion of his parents to share the love of Christ in word and deed. He fought in prayer for the fulfillment of promises given by the Lord to his father. The Lord granted a great assurance in his heart that he would see the mighty works of the Lord in the ministry. Since then, the Lord has been using him mightily in winning thousands of souls. Today, there are more than 300 churches in India monitored by him under the banner of Love in Action Fellowship.
When I prayed unto the God touched me with his spirit and anointed me. God is doing many miracles in my ministry. Many youth were attracted and turning, and they are becoming followers of the Jesus Christ. By the grace of God, the God is enabling us to establish his work among such people. God is so good to us. God is strengthening us, and God is giving the new strength to establish his kingdom. Our fellowship's desire is to reach where the word was not reached. So we are all reaching so many corners, and our desire is to establish his kingdom in all corners of the country.
LAF is specifically known for its approach in reaching people with the gospel. The events are basically divided into 2. Events that concentrate on rural people and events that aim at city people.
ये मेरे साथ स्टेप कीजिए।
LAF is striving in many ways to spread the gospel: church, television, literature, music, theological seminary, and education.
One of the ways that we do this is through a music concert. It's one of the biggest events that we have. We call in professional singers, professional music teams. We get the biggest ground that we can find in the city. And we go door to door publicizing the meeting. So we advertise it as a music concert. So Hindus will come, Muslims will come, everyone will come, because we have it at Christmas time, which is a festival everyone will celebrate. So they'll come to the meeting, and in the midst of this music concert, we'll present the gospel. It's a one-day meeting, but it's an opportunity to sow a seed into hearts. We can't really say what's going to happen, but we know that God says that His word will not go forth void without accomplishing what He intended it to do. So that one seed, that word that is spoken into their heart, we know that God will use it to make a difference in their lives. That is the biggest event that we have the year. But every week we have outreaches. Almost every day of the week there's outreaches right now in different cities and different towns in a smaller scale. We want to see the people who are not saved come to Lord Jesus Christ. We have a school. Why do we have a school? It's not for school's sake. Because everyone will come to the school. People that would not talk to us, that would never have a relationship with us, will bring their children to the school. And through educating our children, we have an opportunity to sit with them and talk with them, and have an opportunity to input into their lives and their children's lives. Whether our family struggles, whether our home suffers, whatever we have to go through, we will do what God has put in our heart to do. If anyone wants to come and join in the work that God has for us here, we invite you to come. If you want to be a children's pastor, or you want to be an outreach coordinator, if you want to work in the school, if you want to work in the Bible college, every possibility that you have a desire for ministry, there's an opportunity here. If you just want to come and see what the ministry is like, please come. Our door is always open. But one thing that we do ask is that you join with us in prayer for the hearts and lives of the people in India. God, that they would see and they would realize who Jesus Christ is in a real and true way. The name of the ministry is Love in Action Fellowship, LAF. Love in action. The words of Christ, if they're not demonstrated in power and in action, they are meaningless. And we ask that you would join with us in prayer and be a part of this ministry.